welcome to the Pro Wrestling Fan Show. I'm your host, Robert. Today's inaugural edition of the show, we're going to do a TNA Genesis Preview. The TNA Genesis comes live to you on pay-per-view on Sunday night. The first match is a X Division Finals Tournament match. As you all have seen on Impact, they've had the tournament to decide who's number one contender for the TNA X Division Championship. It's going to face Christian York versus Kenny King. Christian York is an up-and-comer who came on the scene a few months back and has been trying to go for that X Division title. He made it to the finals of the tournament alongside Kenny King, who got a title shot for the X-Title last month at Final Resolution. I think Kenny King is in position to win this tournament. So the match between Christian York and Kenny King will be won by Kenny King, which will make him go for the X Division title match later on in the evening versus RVD. Devon versus Joseph Park. As you all know, Joseph Park is a psychologist turned wrestler who's been training hard. You've seen all the vignette, all the stuff on Impact showing him training and trying to be a wrestler. I think his match against the TV champion Devon will end in a Joseph Park win, and then probably a beat down by Aces and Eights, because that's their fearless leader, Devon. The tag team titles will be on the line. Champions Chavo, Guerrero, and Hernandez versus Matt Morgan, the Blueprint, and Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan looks like a 70s porn star. Just saying. I don't think the Blueprint, along with Joey Ryan, will be able to win this match. So I think the winner and still tag team champions will be Hernandez and Chavo Guerrero. Then we have James Storm versus Christopher Daniels. We actually seen this match last month at Final Resolution when Storm came out cutting a promo beginning of a pay-per-view talking about Daniels and Kaz, and they came out and we had a match. This time they're actually leading something up to this, James Storm versus Christopher Daniels. I actually think with help from Kaz that Christopher Daniels will be able to win this match. Next we have a gauntlet match for the number one contender for the women's title. We have Gail Kim versus ODB versus Miss Tessmacher versus Mickie James versus Velvet Sky. Why did they go ahead and make this a title match and put Terror in it and take somebody out? I don't know. But I think that the number one contender for the Knockouts title will be won by Miss Tessmacher. Next match we have the TNA X Division Championship on the line. We have the X Division champion RVD versus the winner of the tournament from earlier, Kenny King. I think with the next pay-per-view being lockdown, I believe that Kenny King will win the X title here, beat RVD for it, and then go on the lockdown where every match is in a steel cage, and they'll do something in the cage between Kenny King and RVD for the X title. Then we have Sting returning on January 3rd, 13 versus Doc, a member of the Aces and Eights. I think this match will be a lot of cluster in it. I think the Aces and Eights will be down at the ringside. I think Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle, Garrett Bischoff, and Wes Briscoe will all come down the ringside to help, and Sting's side, to help him against the Aces and Eights. I think this won't win. This will probably end in disqualification, which will lead to at lockdown, the lethal lockdown match, Team Sting versus the Aces and Eights. Finally, we have the TNA X Division Championship on the line in an elimination match. We have champion Jeff Hardy versus Austin Aries versus Bobby Roode. Being an elimination match, obviously we'll probably have an elimination pretty quick into it, and then we'll just have a singles match after that. I believe that Austin Aries will eliminate Bobby Roode, and then I'll put the one-on-one Jeff Hardy versus Austin Aries, which will end in the new TNA World Champion Austin Aries. This will probably carry on to lockdown in the steel cage, Austin Aries versus Jeff Hardy for the TNA title, which I believe Aries will retain. With Jeff Hardy's contract being up, I believe Jeff Hardy will be leaving TNA at the end of February, 1st of March. Well, that's my TNA Genesis preview. Enjoy the pay-per-view, and have a good day. Thanks.